On this episode of Bumpy's Beer Review, I have Dank Wizard from Burlington Beer Company. Burlington Beer Company is out of, not Burlington, Vermont, but they are out of Williston, Vermont, just down the road from Burlington. Anyways, this is the label art. This beer comes in at 8% exact, and I've had their It's Difficult Being a Wizard double IPA, which I think this is probably a little spin-off of. Just obviously being dank, it looks like there's some, maybe some smoke coming out of their mouths and stuff there. And yeah, let's just check this one out. Just saw it today, the canned on date. They usually hide it somewhere here in the label itself. There it is. Pretty fresh. I mean, this was definitely brewed for 420. It was canned on April 10th, 2024. So we're looking at this being 13 days old. So just about 2 weeks. Let's go ahead and crack it open and give it a pour. With terpenes, I just read that too. I didn't see it. It's a double IPA with terpenes. Now, this is not what I was expecting. I thought this was going to be more of a New England style. This looks more like a Westie. It's got pretty tight, kind of creamy white head, frothy, and the beer color itself is that amber orange. It's clear. I mean, it's got a little bit of a like an unfiltered look, but it's clear. You can see through it. As far as morphed shadowiness, and yeah, let's get some aromas here from afar. Kind of get that grapefruit grassiness. I am fighting against a large head here. It's got a little bit of a kind of out of the can. You can smell it a little bit better. It's got a slight kind of candy dank to it. It's like a gummy, like it smells like gummy bears, kind of candy. So it's got this gummy candy, orange, gummy candy orange, grapefruit. And it's not like super dank smelling to me. My camera's gonna keep changing shades. I hate this thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and give this one its first swig here. Son of a bitch. Move closer to the camera, maybe that'll keep it from flopping back and forth between fucking dull and bright. No, didn't fucking work at all. Too close. Fuck this shit. Anyways, that is the color of the beer. That's just what it looks like. So that's why I got my camera settings like this. Can colors, maybe a little bit brighter green, but it's Logitech. It's a piece of shit. Anyways. It's like a medium body. Carbonation's like a little bit lower than moderate. It's drying. There's kind of a biscuity, bready aspect coming from the malt. There's terpenes added to this, but I mean, it's not coming off like super dank. I'm almost getting like a slight mint note or something. But yeah, it's kind of this like, it's got this gummy candy thing going for it. It's like gummy, citrusy. It's kind of got some like orange, a little bit like grapefruit type tone, but it's on the sweeter side. It's got this piney finish to it too. It's like a balsam pine, so it's like this kind of sweeter pine, but then it's got this like slight minty type note, and yeah, I think that's where the terpenes would kick in there, you know. But it's not drinking dank to me. It's just more kind of on a weird kind of mint, balsam pine finish. Bitterness, I'd say, is like a mild side moderate. It does have that lingering bitterness, but almost like it's freshening my breath type bitterness. It's pretty well balanced. I mean, it's like I said, kind of got that kind of biscuity, bready type malt presence. So it's not like super sweet up front, anyways, and it's not like super bitter. So just kind of a mellow, chilled beer. It's definitely not what I was expecting at all. 8% ABV, I'd say that's well hidden. Yeah, where would I land this one? It's not offensive in any way. It's a nice drinker, but it's also kind of ho hum. So I'm I think gonna land this at the top end of good, just below very good. It's decent enough that wouldn't mind drinking it if it was hanging around in my fridge, or if somebody else had it and said, "Hey, have a beer with me. Here you go." But yeah, probably not one that I would like seek out or like be like, you have to go get this beer. But it's still solid at a high end good there. So, anyways, cheers. And thank you all for watching.